Okay, hey friend. So, Mr. Lindsay, buddy, how are you? You know what? Remember that job I was on? Well, yesterday's vlog, where I cut them couple fir trees down. The one was like literally 10 inches on the stump, 10, 12 inches max on the stump. And I took a shot in the dark. I looked at the rings on it and I thought, because I mean, I was born and raised here, and I know there's the odd area, like a park and stuff, where we actually have old growth, 300 and 400 to 500-year-old wood. But so that property, the Hemer property, it borders that park that I'm talking about, okay? That wood, the one that I was cutting down and the one that I knocked down, those little fir trees, he just phoned me. He literally actually just texted me 10 minutes ago and said, hey, Buck, and that tree, he says, I saw you counting the rings. He said, I just counted, there was 190 rings in that 10-inch wood. Friends, that is rare around here. Listen, see my trees? They're 3 times the girth of that. Seriously, they are. Look at this. Look at this fat tree. Actually, this tree's gotten fatter. Look at the size of this tree. This wood's pretty big. These are my firs, okay? And they're, I would think 30 inches on the stump. So there you go, 3 times the size. That's an 80-year-old tree, not 90. Not 90. I'll bet you it's 80 years old. Here's a stump of one that when I moved in, I cut this tree down. And I'll show you something. You'll be able to see it. There's the rings. Look at how wide the rings are. See them there? There's a better look of it. But anyway, they're wide, friends. They're wide. Out there, they were so tight. So tight. Isn't that incredible? That kind of stuff is neat to me. It is. It's real neat to me. So that's exciting. I like that. He's got a special spot there. Anyway, speaking of special, I want to show you guys something. Friends, there's lots on the go, and my wheels are turning because, yeah, they just are. I want to show you something. Mr. Lindsay, buddy, how are you? I want to show you something, what I've got picked out here. And I'm glad. Listen, I asked, Matt's been waiting a while, and he's totally fine with it, which is cool. And you know what Matt just said to me, friends? Listen to this. And actually, Michael did it the other day, GRANSFORS. He did the same thing. And this is important to me, and I want to I want you guys to know publicly that thank you, because Matt was in that group with anyways, I forget, he was in the last group, you know, when I sent out all those those England axes, and like I think I mailed like, well, it was $700 mailing bill, let's put it that way. There was about 10, 12 axes. It was a big order. I went nuts there that couple weeks ago, remember? Well, Matt, I was hoping would have been in there. And there's another fella, Parkus, and he's got 2 axes. So those are the 2 I'm working on right now. But you know what? He said to me, Matt Lindsay, he said he was out in the bush and he gotten back or whatever. And he said, Buckin, listen, if there's people that are in need of their axes before me, you know, drop me down the list a little bit. I'm totally okay with it. I know you're a busy guy. You know what I mean? Forget that. I said, you know, like, what a great guy, you know? I mean, not forget that. I don't mean that. But I mean, what a nice man. Thank you so much for that, Matthew. Like, I'm building your axe, like, right now. And I want to show you what I got picked out for you. It's a beauty. Okay? But I want to thank you for that, because that really helps. It really, really helps, that the pressure. Because I just take it seriously. That's all. And I want to make sure that everybody's happy. And I can only do what I can do. But anyway. So thank you, Matt, for that. And Mr. Michael GRANSFORS. You guys are awesome for even saying that to me. Oh, these are comfy. They really are. They're a perfect weight. I like them. I tuck mine in, as you can see. I'm a tucker-inner. You know what I mean? I tuck my things in. I tuck them right in.
Tuck them in. Okay. Now. Oh.
Oh. You ain't breaking this handle. Beautiful. Now, check this out. Here we are. Now this is, yeah, I'll show you, Mr. GRANSFORS. Mr. GRANSFORS. Mr. Lindsay. Mr. Lindsay. Look at this. Thin, eh? That's actually a Sager. But I have here, my friend, I have here a GRANSFORS, a GBA made in Sweden, 3 3/4 pound axe. Gorgeous axe head. It really is. It's a freaking beauty. Look at it. All right. Blaze, old boy, your axe is hitting the freaking post. And so is Mr. Parkus. Your double bit's done and your single's done. And the single's the secret. Because what's life about? You can't see it all come before it comes. Now, in the meantime, this is a really interesting head. It's beautiful, actually. I don't know why. Well, I guess it all depends on where they were, you know, where they were left or what happened to them. But this is beautiful GBA. It's a beautiful GRANSFORS. Look at it, friends. The insignia is just beautiful. The patina's unreal on it. It's just got a real smoky, mystical feel. Ooga booga. You know what I mean? It's gorgeous. 3 3/4 pound. Beautiful wood splitter. Little thin on the cheek, but not bad. I've seen way worse. This is a good axe. All around axe, actually. I think the blade is it's definitely going to be able to split wood and chop with it. And I'll show you. I'm going to put this together and I'm going to whack at that oak again. It's a gorgeous axe. This would have been nice on that swing set for a heavier swing. Really nice. So, friends, what I do, this is Mr. Lindsay's, by the way, Matthew Lindsay. And by the way, what I do with my stuff, if you're just tuning in here, if this is your first time at Buck and Billy Ray's, I leave. This is interesting. Look at this, friends. Look at this. There's a full-size axe head. We agree on that. Look at this little teeny bugger. Look at this. Look at it. Check the eye out. Look at it. Look at that. I'm almost thinking of keeping this axe because I want to split with it. This is a wicked axe. I was thinking of it's crazy looking. But I don't know how they could take so much down off of an axe and still be left with such a good edge. I mean, they've done a wicked job if that's the case. So I was thinking that for Mr. Cloud, but I've got another small one for Cloud, for Gott as well, for Joe. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, one thing at a time, bucking. Okay, GBA, going on. Awesome handle, as you guys all know. We are, yeah, we got to take some wood off here. It's the old build an axe show. Buck and Billy Ray build an axe. And you know, friends, I got to tell you, you can't take too much wood. You can't get hasty. You know, well, you can do whatever you like. But really inspect things like, hey, here's something interesting. A friend of mine, one of the fellas that bought an axe, okay, he bought the axe. He wow. He loved it. He was so sad. I'm sharing this with you just because. His name was Ryan. And it was quite a while ago, and he bought an axe from me, and he was beside himself when it came. He's a big man. He is. He's a big, strong guy. And he loves splitting. And as soon as he got the axe, he said he couldn't put it down. He used the living you-know-what out of it. And he loved it. And he showed me, I think it was quite a few months back, he showed me his pictures, a couple of, he hit the wood a bit, and he was like, whatever it was. Well, anyway, he ended up breaking it. And he said, Buckin, it was nothing to do with your fitmanship. Trust me on that one. He said, look at this, friends. The days of the flat top. Like I'll tell you how far that goes back. Okay? But check this out. Talk about fitmanship. This is going to be interesting. We're going to drill this out. Look, friends, this is my axe that I built months and months ago. Months ago. It hasn't even thought about moving. And I don't even think there's, I'll bet you there's not 4 wedges in this. I'll bet you there's 1. Or I mean 2, because it's a single, right? Look at it. So we're going to fix it. I said, hey, you know what, buddy? Send it back. I don't care. Just send it back to me. I really don't care, friends. If I can help a guy out, he was so sad, right? He was. So that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. So my point being is take your time. Just take your time. Like this axe there. This axe just now is going on. It's just going on. We got wood all over. Oh yeah, and she's sitting good too. She's sitting real good. So you know, friends, like I say, just take your time. Take your time. There's no panic. There's no panic. Take a look at it. Go like this. Pull it off. Once you can fit it on, just take it down and literally just go like this, friends. Just a couple times. Nothing, so you're going to bust up the handle down below or nothing. Just give it a couple pokes. This thing's starting to come in, but you can see the kerf is closed up. It's dropping down nicely. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous axe. It is. It's looking really good. Actually, it's looking awesome. All the way around, it's looking really good. Oh yeah, it's looking deadly, actually. So now that we've done that, we probably won't be able to get it off like this. Oh, no, she's not coming off like that. So that's actually a good thing. Anyway, so I take out my little thing and I just pop her out. Okay, there it is. So now, actually, this is looking really good, friends. Hickory's wicked, hickory. So, Matt Lindsay, you're gonna get a phenomenal axe. Wicked. So that's just the process, friends. It's the process of making an axe. If you get hasty, you're gonna screw it up. You are. You're gonna take too much wood somewhere and you're gonna go, darn it, right? So that's why get the right tools. Hey guys, gals, women, and children, get the right tools. Because I'll tell you, there's nothing like seating an axe and having it last for a long, long time. There's nothing like it. So let's see. We'll just take a little bit more wood here all the way around because I got a pretty even fit on it. So I'll bet you this is going to be quite nice now. Come on, you. Right? Let's take a look, friends, shall we? Yeah, I'm getting hot in this jersey here, this Buck and Billy Ray jersey. Yeah, see, she's starting to go on, friends. She's starting to go on. Oh, went on quite nice that way, actually. I think that was the way I was going. Because that makes a difference, too. Yeah, it was. Now I see. Now I see the light. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is looking good. I can see down in there, friends. You won't be able to. Well, you might be able to. See? It's a process. Just take your time. Over in feet.
Over in feet.
Thought I would go on. You know, like... Yeah, see, listen. Go on, all the way on. And I'm right at the top of the head there now, Mr. Michael Lindsay, big fella, big Michael Lindsay guy, fella, son. And it's looking wicked. I mean, I will be honest, it's looking really, really good. Vintage heads, right? Actually, this is amazing. Look at this, friends. Look at, hello. 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 Yeah. Hello. Fun fact. Listen, friends. This is important. Look at. See the curve? It's open. What does that tell you? Don't take any more at the top. It's perfect. Look, a little bit of space there, a little bit of space there. The kerf is open. Look, I'll show you. Grab my little key of the bush here. See? Look. Yes. Look. There we go. She's moving. So no more. No more comes off the top. I was waiting for that, actually. That's good. So now, oh, let's actually put that back in there. So now what we do is we only take wood down below now. There we go. You can tell, and I can almost, it's going to be beautiful. Oh yeah, look friends, look. Oh, there you guys go. See? Here, here, almost all the way across. We've actually got contact almost all the way across. This is beautiful because what it's going to do is it's going to settle down a little further. It's going to, down the funnel, it's going to make the thing of it like a really, really nice. See you in a minute there, yes. Dear Lord. So, friends, now let's do this. Let's get you guys over here on an axe head and put you here like so. Now you can see that I am doing the one piece here just down below, but don't take it too much, because if you take too much now, you will end up with a gap in there and you'll be very mad at yourself. You have to do this time after time, on, off, check, slice, pop, nick, check it out. Don't be hasty is the word. You can see now that it is hitting on the edges, so you'll be very careful at this stage, friends. Very careful. You must be careful. Take a little bit off the edges because it was hitting on the edge, you see? Yes, good. Now, we see what happens now. Oh yes, let us see here now. Friends, where's the axe head? You can see that this is looking very good, friends. You can see, eh? You can see. Now, let's see what the Mr. Axe Head does. Oh, well, I be darned. Oh, I see. I be darned. Where'd you go? I see. This is the one. There it is. Okay, now. Oh yes, you can see. You can see. See? Very good. Down a little bit more. It's beautiful, friends. It is beautiful. Okay. You can still see peeling. It's called the process. Billy says to me, Sven, slow down. It's the process. You call it the process to everything. You can jump the process, speed up, and find out later that you should have slowed down and you wrecked the handle. Or your fitmanship is not so good and you get mad or angry or upset. You know, or not. Important. It is. This is really important. I'm not joking around. Listen. Look at. When you get to this stage, people, friends who are building axes, look. Just it's not hitting completely because it's not hitting right there yet, but it is hitting here. You see? So not much, but it's there. So that tells you it's hitting the outside. You're starting to get almost too fat now, like this way, too wide. But what's happening is it's really hitting on the sides now, and it's not hitting here, just ever so slightly touching there and there. Really be careful, friends. Just take away what you need. This is getting crucial. We're getting down to that point where it's going to rest. Okay, it's going to stay forever, you see? So one has to be very careful. I don't, you know, I can't do it like when I know, I don't know, do you know what I mean? I can't just do like half, kind of half and half or whatever. I'm not that guy. I can't do it. So I take a little bit on that side. I get rid of the gouge where the axe hit, and I go over to the other side and I do the same thing. Take a teeny bit off the outside because we know it's a bit wide. So let's see what happens here. Let's just take where it was hitting, friends. Take where it was hitting. That's it. Let's see what happens there now. Let's just actually see. I know I can afford to take a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. And actually, it was a little thick in the middle there going on, so I just want to do one quick little downstroke on this thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see what happens here now. I know I get excited and passionate. You can really see it. I think we're going to be real good here now, friends. Really close. Oh yeah, it's actually going on quite nice. Yeah, it should almost go on by hand now. Yeah, see, it's coming off. I try both ways, you see? Oh yeah. Oh dear. Wait, Tenderson! Tenderson! Yeah, look. Hello. Hi. Hello there. It's me again. Oh, yeah. And see, friends. Oh. I'm telling you. Little teeny bit right there. As it sits down, it'll fill up because we're going down a little further yet. Friends, this is super duper nice. Super duper duper nice. Now, if you get to a stage where you think, okay, well, there is a little gap there, and I'm almost down. Look at this, friends. Oh, that comes off now by itself. I'm going to turn it around, okay? And I'm going to drop it on, and I'm going to take a look at these edges again and see if those gaps are still there. Well, it's definitely gone on that side. Definitely gone on that side. What about over here? Well, same thing. Same thing. So that's good. So that doesn't matter either way. So that tells you that's a really nicely made axe head. Which is GRANSFORS, eh? Oh my goodness gracious. She needs a little bump. I'm starting to get warm, friends. In the old Buck and Billy Ray jersey. Oh. Yeah. Let's pull this out of here now. Oh, friends. This is a really good fit so far. Mr. Matthew, buddy. It's going to be nice, bud. Real nice. Yeah, you see right there. Good. I'm almost ready to bang it on now. Do you know what I mean by that? Like literally bang it on. Okay. I'm too hot now. Yeah. What's this? Let's put this thing on. It's kind of cold out today. There, this will be better. There we go. Okay. She's looking good, friends. That's better. Now, what I'll do is talk to you a minute. Just a little bit wide here. I'm just going to actually work this handle a bit. This is almost like a scraper, this, friends. Just to put a bit of a swell on it. You know what I mean? It comes down fairly flat. I'm just going to ever so slightly just scrape this a bit. It's more of a, it's almost a combination of scraping and spoke shaving. It's set up so fine, this spoke shave. Okay? And I just want to put a little bit of a palm swell. It just come down fairly straight, and I like to have a little bit. It's a wood splitting axe, this one, so it's nice to have that little stop at the end for a guy. So that's that side. I'll put this up a little in the air a little bit so I don't get my mouth. Yeah, see, that's starting to actually look better already. You just start like this and you just taper. See this? And this will just give it a touch more in the swell.
With your political girlfriend and subliminal world and
I think I'm gonna have to buy a new drill bit for this axe, boy. Whoa. Hey, Ryan? What the hey, buddy? Wow. That's gonna be a tough drill. Let's see if it even works. I'm just working on Mr. Matt's axe. Let's see what we got here for a drill bit. I think I just put this one on. Let's go right in the eye.
some of us used to hang around. We were wheeler dealers.
I put the vodka on, and then I sand the vodka in with the heat. This is what I did with my original fucking special, my little German head wedge banger, and it ended up with a glass finish. Remember that one, Vic?
I do.
It just ended up with a glass finish. And I don't know why. It has something to do with it. Of the heat and sanding it in. It's weird. I've done it a few times and it does change the appearance. It's weird. So you sand it in.
Like a wet sand.
Yeah, kind of is like a wet sand. It almost feels like glass when you're done. Like feel that, Vic. Isn't that nice?
Yes.
It changes it.
Compared to in here, what you have
Yeah,
done
you
it.
can feel the
Oh,
difference,
you
eh?
feel the difference.
And I don't know what it does, but it literally feels like glass, friends. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, it's weird. You know what's cool, friends? After heating this and getting this kind of burnt as well, it actually spreads wide open. Look at that. It dries it out more. I was just doing that to even it out there. Yeah, it's pretty cool when it does that, actually, because it helps with everything. Smelt it there. Here's our fit, Mr. Matt. Here we go.
We're professionals.
Oh, that goes on nice. Wow. Yes, sirree. Yeah. Yeah. So now, this is what we do. And I only do it a couple times. I don't like doing it too many times. Right? It's this. You don't need to do it that many. You can break the handle.
There it is. I think it just that illuminates it.
Dun, 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 dun. Done.
Yeah.
Well, we strike again here at the Bucket Chop Shop. It's funny, these axes, it's almost an optical illusion, friends, when you look at, me and Victor were just talking about. Vic, do you mind just holding that? So you look at these shoulders, okay? One shoulder's higher than the other. We checked it out, it comes across and it ends up, the middle of this shoulder ends up at the top of this shoulder. So it's an optical illusion and you're going, is that axe on, Crooked? No, it can wreck your mind a bit. You gotta be careful. The axe is deadly. It's the freaking handle. Like, especially on this side, look at that.
Yep.
You would think that axe is on. It's the freaking handle. It's the thing about handles. You gotta really, yeah, look at, you can see it. It's higher on this side. Right there, it's higher up than here. Look at it, Vic.
He goes.
Yeah, it does. It goes on an angle. So anyway, this thing is wicked. Look at it. Vic, let's take it out for a run. I'm gonna take it out for a run before we give it any steel wedges or anything. We might as well do that. It's kind of a, how would you say, tradition? There's no swing sets to chop up. Oh, she's a bit of a kind of a cool spring day.
It is. Storms rolling in.
Wow. I call that a chopper. Come up close on that, Vic. Have a look at that.
I think that is a bit of a chopper.
Look at how deep that is.
Took big chips.
She's a chopper.
No movement.
Nice little curl right there.
There's a little girl.
She looks good. Thanks, Victor. Wow, that's a nice axe. It's a good chopper. I'll see if I can get it into some wood. It's probably a better chopper than it is a splitter. You're gonna have to incorporate the flick technique. Should be doing that anyway. I think we should, depending on the wood. We're going down for a coffee. Over and out.